honestly, I feel safer around my people and I feel accepted. I can talk to my girl like, you got something for my kitchen? Even talking about hair products.
Yeah.
That's when my hair used to be fucked up. Which I didn't know. I'm over here using Tresemme. Ooh la la. You need some just for me. You know what I'm saying?
What was that other one? Aussie? The
yeah.
purple bottle?
Why is you using Aussie?
Yeah. Why? Why is no black using Aussie?
Why you need some
L'Oreal. You don't need L'Oreal. You need ORS.
Hello.
You need a little Dr. Miracle.
And mind you, this was during the time, now L'Oreal and all these products, they have the black lines that they cater.
They do now, yeah.
Now. Then
that wasn't a thing before.
It wasn't.
No.
You need some moisture.
Yeah.
But I'm just doing, if I go to my friend's house, I gotta use their products. I stayed the night, we just got out the pool. I get out the pool, look like Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
Cause you know I ain't had no hair back then.
It was an afro.
Little short little thing.
You was giving Florida Evans.
You know, a little something.
Okay.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Drea Nicole.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Mind.
Where a drunk mind speaks sober thought.
We ain't got no guests today. We ain't got no guests today. How you doing, Queen?
I'm good. I'm a little sleepy, though.
I am. I took a little nap.
You did.
I love a nap, bro. And that's what I
did take
needed.
a
That's
nap.
what I be telling people. Y'all need to get into the business of napping.
I can't do it. It make me more sleepy, especially if it's like a short nap. Like, I need long naps.
Nap is supposed to be 20 minutes.
I've heard that, but I need a long one if
Yeah.
I'm going to take one.
Yeah.
20 minutes don't do nothing for me but make me pissed off even more.
See, I'm ready to go now. I got that pep in my step.
I want to stay asleep.
I feel
It's
you.
better for me to just not even do it.
Bro, I'm going through it right now.
Why?
Because, like, I just feel like social media, all the apps, y'all just be doing too much. Like, Instagram right now, I can't send messages on Instagram. I didn't even do nothing, bro. I didn't. I posted
You always
a meme.
doing
I
something.
posted a meme on my story, and they said it was something sexual, and it wasn't. No. It was just like somebody like twerking. I was like, oh, I'm excited because Allie coming in town this weekend. But like, it's not that deep. I just feel like the apps be
You
doing.
feel like somebody reported it, though? Because I feel like Instagram don't just like...
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
They probably reported you.
and then whenever you try to appeal, they don't pay attention to the appeals. Because that's what happened to us on TikTok. How are y'all flagging our account and saying we stole content
When it's ours
or
to begin
content
with.
to begin with? All these apps are doing too much, but guess what? Guess what they can do? Call us the N-word. As soon as you say something, you know how many times I commented something about a case that's going on that we're going to talk about later. I had like 6, 7 people in the comments calling me the N-word with the hard ER. Do you think Instagram flagged their accounts? No.
Did you block them? I mean, did you report them?
No. Because what they going to make another account.
That's hate speech.
It's hate speech, but they're nobodies. So they can continue to make accounts. See, I comment what I got to say from my real account. I said what I said.
I do too, but I don't really say mean stuff, though.
Yeah, I don't
from
say
my real
mean
account.
stuff.
But, yeah, the internet it be a lot. That's why I really just don't even be on the internet like that, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I be on TikTok every once in a while. I be on Instagram, mostly to just accept our collaborations for the show and stuff. I don't really be on there for real participating because it just be too much. I drop my pictures and go.
Yeah. Now, I do like TikTok because I've curated my algorithm very carefully now. So most of the time, all I'm seeing is like Poor Minds, Love Lex P stuff, my friends stuff. Like, I'm very careful with what I interact with. So 9 times out of 10, you know when I do see the negative stuff? When Shay be sending it to us. Because Shay gonna send it. Shay gonna send it. She be like, can I cuss
Shay
you
do
out?
be sending stuff. Yeah, she do be sending stuff sometimes. But, yeah, I really don't be seeing that much crazy stuff. Because I don't really be on a lot of them apps like that throughout the day. Like, maybe for like an hour or so, but I really don't be on social media like that.
Yeah, but Instagram, give my back. Y'all is so
I think everybody is too enamored with social media these days. Like, we need to get back to touching grass. People need to, like, live their life.
And
everything got to be for posting and recording and a moment. Sometimes just live in the moment.
I do agree, because somebody said something like, oh, they need to monetize Threads. And somebody was like, no, don't you realize, like, that's how Twitter got ruined? Because once you can monetize something, then people are like, let me just say anything. That's why people clip our stuff, title it with the craziest thing that we never even said, because rage bait is how people pay their bills.
Facts.
So when you monetize a platform, people start running amok. So it's like, you can still enjoy it. Like, I feel like, do y'all remember how, like, Facebook used to be in the beginning when we first had it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like just to keep up, say hey. And that's what I use my personal Facebook for. I like to see what my friends in Orange is doing.
It was fun.
It's definitely nice to see. I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen her since high school. They be like, oh my gosh, Lex, I'm so proud of you, blah, blah, blah. And I can talk to them. But like now, it's just like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what that was.
Kyla?
I know it was phone, but I'm talking about the sound. I don't know what that was. That's your ring? You got a ring song? What is it? Okay.
Unique? It was unique. Oh, Renaissance was an era.
It was. It was a great time.
But yeah.
I don't know. I just be feeling like people just need to touch grass again. Like, everybody just be on the internet too much. Like, Facebook and stuff used to be fun back in the day, but yeah, people have taken the fun out of being on social media. For me, it's just really about, like, I mean, at this point, we're kind of, I mean, I guess you could say we're public figures. So I feel like we have to kind of stay active on social media to a certain extent. So I just always try to, like, post my pictures, respond to people sometimes when they comment under my stuff, and just keep it moving, because it's just not really that exciting anymore. Yeah. It's not that fun. I think it's coming, though. Soon Threads will probably be monetized. I mean, because it's going to be even more beneficial for the Meta brand or whatever. So
1,000%. It's coming. They just trying to figure out how they want to do it. And like, the best thing I love about social media, I love, like, the community that we've created. Love talking to the poor crew. Love talking to the lovebirds. I'm gonna talk to them all day. But it's like sometimes when I'll be talking to people that are in like our, side of the internet, then somebody else will come in and try to add the conversation. They get all serious and get all weird. It's like, hey, we have an inside joke with the poor crew that you wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
Like if I'm saying, oh, we had a dick, and me and a listener are laughing, you whores. Hey, this is an inside joke.
Yeah.
Mind your business. So that's the one thing that's bad about it. Like I said, the rage baiting, all that stuff. It's definitely a weird area that we in. But I'm also grateful, because obviously if you couldn't monetize off of social media, we wouldn't be here. But it's just gotten real crazy. Real crazy what people will do for that meta check, child. That meta check make the people go nuts.
That meta check make the coochie wet.
Oh, good day. And it don't be that much.
You need a shot.
The Bucci too.
Yeah.
Who, me? Probably. Yes, I'm a little tired.
I see. You need some
She needs
crack.
some milk.
Put that little crack, that crack rim you had the other week.
Don't give me no crack.
Yeah, you need some crack.
Save that for legs.
You ain't wrong, queen. You ain't wrong.
Maybe a little espresso shot or something, though.
I do love a little espresso.
I'm supposed to have a date later, too, so I need to
what?
wake up. I have a date later.
I know that's right. Are you going to wear this outfit? It's really tea.
Thank you, but no.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to wear something a little more
sexy. I knew he was finna say that. Sexy time. Okay, let's get into the first topic. Okay. Topic 1, what would your Netflix documentary be? Okay, have y'all seen the new trend where everyone is acting like they're, gonna star in a Netflix documentary? What would your documentary be like, or would you ever participate in a tell-all documentary about somebody else? Like, you had an experience with somebody and you knew it was bad, but you didn't realize how bad it was, so everybody else started coming out. Would you be like, you know what, let me tell my story too?
Probably not.
No?
No. I probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
I just think, I don't know. I kind of be thinking that's a little corny.
Uh-oh.
When everybody come out the woodworks saying stuff after a few people have said something, because it's like, you should have just told your story back in the day.
But what if they like tried to, but nobody would listen?
Yeah, they probably still not gonna listen now.
If they have a chance to be on Netflix.
If they do, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of times I don't even think that stuff be accomplishing what people think it's gonna accomplish for real. But me personally, no. I'm too private of a person.
Yeah.
Like, I be handling my affairs in private. So I don't think I would ever do like no tell-all documentary. Cause to me, kind of like I said, what's the point? But if I had a documentary about myself, probably, yeah. It's so funny because you sent me something the other day and you was like, why you be responding to text messages 3 hours late? That would probably be my Netflix documentary.
Responding late to text messages?
Yeah, I suck at responding to text messages. What would yours be about?
My documentary would be 1,000%. Like, you know how Magic City had the documentary?
Yeah.
Dreams Houston 1,000% needs a documentary. Like, all the dancers. If anybody's in Houston watching this, now that's a documentary I would 100% participate in. There's so many stories, so many good times, bad times, crazy times.
I was like, is it hot?
Yeah, I would definitely do a documentary about like my dreams days with like all the dancers I knew, girls that, you know, we had a few fallen soldiers. We had a few that made it out. So 100%, I think strip club documentaries are always interesting. Like, whatever poppin' strip club is in your city, I think they all should have a documentary because there's always bullshit and crazy shit that goes on. You know what I'm saying? I would do a documentary about growing up in going to an all-white school.
I mean, that's cool though. That's not really like controversial. Like, I feel like I've been through a lot of stuff in my life where if it was a documentary about it, I would do a documentary about certain experiences that I've had, but I don't think I would ever do a tell-all documentary about anything. Like, when you say tell-all, when you said tell-all, I'm thinking like how when the R. Kelly situation happened, people was like doing a documentary about that. When like the Diddy stuff happened, people was doing a documentary about that. Like, scandalous stuff.
Yeah. I think with stuff
or like people.
Yeah, I think with stuff like that, like people like that, they bring back shame. I think that was more so about shaming them niggas because that's what they deserve. So I can understand that perspective.
Yeah,
but
me
like,
too.
even like, you know how the way Cassie did, like she necessarily didn't, you know, talk on the documentary, but she was like, oh yeah, I'm coming for that check and I'm leaving. And I'm, you know, she did what she was supposed to do.
Yeah, but I feel like Cassie, to me, that's how you should handle a situation like that. I would never go on a documentary. I didn't think that's corny.
Yeah, I think either way is the right way to handle it. Because like I said, we gonna bring back shame. But for me, as far as like tell-alls, I wouldn't mind doing a tell-all about like a system. Like certain systems. Like there was a tell-all that a bunch of people did about like, do y'all remember them camps that they was seeing kids to when they was real bad? And it came out that they were like abusing the children and beating them real bad. Like I would do a tell-all about like a system. Like if I went to like a school system that treated me badly, like I wouldn't mind like trying to break things like that down because it's a whole community of people that are being, you know, exploited. So yeah, like I would go on a tell-all if it was like it's time to shut this motherfucker down and I had the power to help it. I'ma help shut some shit down. Especially if it helps send them to jail. Oh yeah, lock them niggas up. I love to send people to jail.
Yeah, I think people who deserve to be in
prison. Hell yeah.
Prison. But I think too, that's why I be feeling like people gotta put the work in behind the scenes to actually put them in prison, not just being on a documentary.
True.
You know what I mean? Because to me, that's two different things. Like, it's so... Things have come out about people 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and then it still took all of this time for them to go to jail. You know what I mean? So it's like, what work is actually being done behind the scenes? And that's why I said, to me, sometimes it be a little corny, because I think sometimes people be kind of doing it for the attention and the clout more so than actually trying to make a change and put these people away. I mean, I don't know. What do you think, Ty?
Yeah, I agree. I'm trying to think of what mine. I'm exploiting my whole family.
Oh, that tea gonna be hot.
Yeah, put on the mic. Let's go. Which camera? This or this. Other than that, I was thinking like maybe something about going to a HBCU and having to deal with the admin building and stuff. Because that was crazy. That was like a haze for real.
Yep.
Especially at Howard. I know some other HBCUs can attest to that. But like, yeah, for me, I'm coming for the systems.
Yes.
I'm
Always
definitely
the
coming
systems.
for my family. They gotta get in on that.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Drea Nicole, and y'all need to head over to www.musebeautycollection.com. With us being on tour and everything, I have been out of stock on some of the top-rated products on the website, but now everything is back in stock, so you can get everything at musebeautycollection.com. We got the lip glosses, we got the lip liners, we got the mascara, the eyeliner, the jelly blushes, all of the things, especially with it being summertime. You definitely need that jelly blush in your rotation. And y'all always ask me about my eyelashes. What do I use? What's my lash map? Ain't no lash map. It's Muse Beauty Mascara. Get you some. MuseBeautyCollection.com.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl, Drea Nicole.
And London, we are on the way, August 22nd. We'll see y'all soon.
Yes, y'all. We outside at the O2 Shepherd's Bush Empire. Make sure y'all pull up and come see your girl.
Poorminds.com. Get your tickets now.
Cheerio.
Yeah.
Said, I'm exploiting the whole family. I don't know.
Both sides.
My family, we talked about this on another episode. My family got some tea. They do.
Yeah.
But they'll probably come on it until they
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
direct the shit.
See, Drea's
Let's put the mic on you. And I'll have the questions ready. And I'll be the narrator behind the scenes. Yeah, the moderator asking all the questions.
Sure.
Your shit gonna be like a 4 or 5 part documentary.
It's
gonna
gonna
need some
probably
parts.
be longer than that.
Yeah, you gonna need some parts for
It'll
sure.
probably be longer than that, girl. But yeah, I don't know. Documentaries be an interesting thing to me sometimes, though. Like, when they be trying to exploit people, it just be interesting to me.
And I also think, as a person who I watch all type of documentaries. I'm a documentary girl, from true crime to history, whatever it is. You have to be very careful too, because if you do your research and find out who's producing it and who is directing it and all this stuff, you got to understand, sometimes these people be biased and be trying to push a certain narrative. So you got to make sure the information that you are receiving is truthful, honest, and they're not trying to just blow smoke up your ass. Because the way it's presented, you're like, oh my gosh, I just found out about this because, again, we talked about the Nature Boy documentary. And if you look at the one on Hulu, it makes a lot of the people in the situation look a lot more innocent than they really were. Versus if you watch the YouTube one, you like, oh, bitch, you was in on it too. You knew what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to be really, really careful when choosing documentaries. And you gotta, hold on, something don't seem right. See, my spidey senses goes off because I'm an expert.
I noticed that with some of the Michael Jackson documentaries and the Diddy documentaries.
Yep.
Like, I had to look and see, wait, who made this?
Yep.
Because it was just too one-sided.
One-sided.
And for me, I just want to know everything.
Yep.
But when you put them timelines together,
Yep.
that'll tell the story in itself. And you can see from different documentaries, you can pick and choose, oh, wait, I do remember this. They didn't say this one in the other one. They didn't even bring this up.
Yeah.
You know?
I think
making more sense that way.
Yeah, I think especially that was a good one. The Michael Jackson is a perfect example. Because with Michael Jackson, like with Diddy, it was in black and white what he did, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, we saw it on tape, whatever, cool. But with Michael Jackson, it was kind of like, so depending which documentary you watch, you're like, that nigga guilty.
Yeah.
Then you watch another and you're like, oh my gosh, he's not. He's such a...
Yeah.
So it's like, still to this day, I said that the other day on social media. I was like, man, I wish my mom was alive because I don't know what she thought about Michael. Like, I never really asked her that. And she was always a good judge of character. I'm like, did you? Because she obviously, we were so young when it was really going on. So I want to know, in the moment, was she on the victim side, like she believed them, or did she think that Michael was innocent?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The people that were actually watching the news when it was going on. Because that's Michael Jackson was we haven't even had a celebrity as big as that since.
I mean, no, everybody. I think you could argue damn near everybody on the planet know who Michael Jackson is.
Agreed.
Like, he was the biggest celebrity to have ever lived. So I think a lot of times people be biased in their opinions when it comes to him. And then don't even get me started on older black especially in the Black community, like, I feel like Black people be also caping for, like, they faves.
Oh, 1,000%.
You know what I mean? Because, like, we were talking about earlier with R. Kelly, like, that shit, yeah, he ended up going to jail within the past 5-6 years for that shit. But I do remember being like 10 years old and he was on trial for pissing on somebody.
Come on. Come on now.
And this was like 2001, maybe even the late 90s. I don't know. But this was a very long time ago, and niggas was still outside singing I Wish, including me.
I know.
So,
I know for a fact that
just
after that
saying.
court stuff ended, he dropped Feeling on Your Booty and it blew the fuck up.
Yes, it did.
That was after he went to trial.
And it's like, not to take up for us, but we were children. I feel like we didn't really understand the magnitude of what was going on back then. But what about the goddamn adults?
Yeah. What
that was
about
still
the
supporting this
parents?
nigga that just did not give a fuck that he was quote unquote a pedophile?
They was stepping in the name of love on these hoe ass niggas.
Yep.
They was.
Chocolate Factory came out way after that. And
Yeah.
that shit went triple platinum in my
But
household.
that's one thing I do love about this generation, though. That's what I can't say. We don't shut the fuck up.
Speaking up.
We gonna speak
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
Because in the Black family, and I don't mean to be vulgar, uncles in the back sexually assaulting people, grandmother, whoever, touching people inappropriately, and you sweep it under the rug and you don't say nothing because, Black people don't do that. That's only... No, but now I can commend the people for actually speaking up. Whether they do it on Netflix, whether they telling the police, I don't care who you tell. Tell somebody because it's time to shame these niggas.
Sometimes I do feel like motherfuckers do need to shut the fuck up, though, actually. Like, sometimes this generation be taking it overboard at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, when it comes to shit like that, like, yes,
Yeah.
pedophilia, children being touched on, that type of shit is not cool. Somebody needs to speak up. But when it comes to certain shit, they be reaching. Like, that fucking Top Model documentary, I don't give a fuck. That shit was a motherfucking reach. Like, sometimes you just gotta leave shit where it's at. And at the time, back when we was watching this, it was good reality TV and we were enjoying it. Some of the shit was questionable. Some of the challenges was questionable for sure, especially now being older and being a mature adult and looking back on it. But at the same time, it really wasn't as serious as they was making it to come out with a whole fucking documentary about it.
Yes.
I just think it was very fucking extra.
And it was...
But it was nobody but goddamn Gen Z.
You
Because
think
us,
Gen Z-
us as the millennials, we was watching the shit.
Entertained.
Having a ball. Now, certain shit, it is like, looking back on it, I'm like, damn.
That was fucked up.
That was fucked up. But it ain't no more fucked up than anything that they be doing on any other reality TV show, even still to this day. Like that situation with that girl, I can't remember her name. It was the white girl, and she was in that relationship with the dude, and then she was making out with, they was in Italy, and she was making out with one of the models.
Shandy.
She was making out with one of the male models in a jacuzzi, and I guess they ended up having sex or whatever. Definitely, they shouldn't have recorded that.
Yeah, that
they
moment when she was called,
Yeah, they shouldn't have. Well, they shouldn't have aired the whole thing.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
She was drinking.
Yes, they shouldn't have aired that.
That was a yikes.
It was a yikes. But at the same time, that's probably one of the very few moments when I watched the documentary where I was like, okay, this was a little extra.
Yeah.
This was a little overboard.
Yeah.
Some of that shit was a reach, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because in the modeling world, they do a lot of like strange stuff for the arts. You know what I mean? Like even with the women dressing up in different cultures, like them making a black girl white and a white girl black and all that stuff. I feel like
giving white chicks.
It was, but exactly.
That shit was ugly as fuck, though.
It was.
I wasn't offended. I'm like, this makeup is actually
It
awful.
was actually awful. But at the same time, if y'all trying to do it for a certain, editorial look, or you trying to do it for a certain campaign, whatever, I get it. But it wasn't like offensive to me.
Yeah.
But I think some people were very offended by that.
Yes.
Now, what was kind of weird was the domestic abuse.
Yeah. The photo shoot. That was weird.
That was kind of strange.
as fuck.
And so that's what I'm saying. It was certain stuff where I'm like, okay, I get it. But at the same time, this was like 20 years ago. Just let the shit die where it's at.
But I also don't like how they made it seem like this was all Tyra's fault either. Because Tyra was showing up as a host. She eventually came on as producer, but y'all was giving her a lot more power than she really, really had. Because if y'all don't think that this was these white people behind her that was pulling them strings, y'all are insane. But at least Tyra had the balls to show up and sit in front of them cameras and say, you know what, this is what was going on, this is what happened. Because none of them executives wanted to talk.
Yeah, because they was like you said, they were the ones pushing her to keep doing it for the ratings. Because at one point in time, that was like the #1 reality TV show.
1000%. Top Model, because it was American Idol first, I think.
It was American Idol first. No, it was Real World first.
No, well, I'm talking about competition.
Oh, you're talking about competition.
Competition reality shows.
Yeah.
I think American Idol was first. So Top Model was shown. I remember when Top Model came out, because y'all know I'm a reality stan, because Top Model came out afterwards, but that was when people really started getting into the competition reality.
Yeah.
Then what was Survivor?
And then Big Brother.
Then Big
and
Brother.
all that
I mean,
shit,
it spawned so much shit. Then Making the Band came. Then everything else
Then
came.
Flavor of Love.
No. Classic.
Tila Tequila.
Now, I would watch, I know they got some, and not even about flavor. I know them girls in them house probably whooping each other's ass, and they was like editing that shit out.
Y'all remember Charm School?
Charm
With Monique?
School, yes. I know all of them got some stories, 1000%.
The
But
Apprentice was in there. It was one of the starting three.
It was.
So basically, you were right. American Idol was first in 2002, then America's Next Top Model 2003, then The Apprentice. But Big Brother was the one that kicked it off in 2000.
oh, wow. So Big Brother was first.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's crazy.
Damn, I remember Big
When
Brother
did The
too.
Bachelor come out?
Bachelor, I want to say was like
2002.
Oh, okay, 2000.
It was around that same time too. It
Yeah.
was like this whole buzz, like big boom of reality TV at that time.
Yes, because they were saying reality TV killed TV. Because people, was starting to watch that over watching like a sister or, whatever we were watching at the time. But I can't agree with you on that point. I think what I took away from that documentary was I didn't like how they blamed Tyra. And in the moment, when you want your dream so bad and they made you feel like if you didn't do something, you would be banned. But I also think that also goes to like, you do have to stand for something. It's been a lot of times where I've been in a position where I feel like, damn, I should have stood a little firmer and not did something or like collaborated or did something like I know I didn't want to do. And so that's why I give them a little grace, because it's hard. But at the same time, I'm not finna tell a story about it because I did it. I have to take a little bit of accountability. Like, because I participated. You know what I'm saying? Like, I participated.
Yeah, because I mean, y'all was adults.
Yeah.
Everybody on that show was 18 plus. And I mean, I get it. At 18 and 21, you don't have the same mindset that you have at 30 and 35. But at the end of the day, y'all could have said no to certain stuff if y'all didn't feel comfortable with it. But I think coming back all of these years later, and then even like a lot of them was trying to blame, I guess, Tyra for them not ever having a modeling career.
Eva did. Takara did.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, maybe you just wasn't that girl.
You was in the top model.
Maybe you.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Eva still strutting down that red carpet. Did y'all see her at the BET Awards? Still strutting that shit. You know what I'm saying?
She was on TV, and not even just, doing Real Housewives, like doing reality TV and Top Model. Like, she was on TV shows. Remember, she used to be on The Game.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
She's on Video Vixen.
Yep. Yaya is from there. Yaya is still acting to this day. Still beautiful, still. And like I said, I'm not saying people's experience, they deserve to speak about it if they want to. But to me, after watching it, I thought it was going to be like way more scandalous.
And I guess that's what I was all in all trying to say. I think sometimes with all of these documentaries and stuff that people be coming out with, sometimes I do feel like it be to exploit people who need to be exploited.
Yes.
And it do be to expose people that need to be exposed. I guess not exploited, but expose people that need to be exposed. But sometimes it also be like people trying to come back for their 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That they didn't get.
Yeah. And they don't realize too, like a lot of this time, it be a money grab for a lot of these, directors and producers.
Yeah.
And things like that. And like I said, I don't think Tyra's necessarily innocent, but she's not guilty like they was trying to. And
trying to crucify her.
But they said she's suing. She's suing for that edit. They said that she is suing.
I mean, she should.
Yeah.
I would. Because like you said, it's not to say that she was... it's not to say thank you, that she was 100% innocent, but at the same time, sometimes it just don't be you don't be taking all it.
Yeah.
You don't be taking all it. But
Now, I will say I don't like how her relationship with Mr. J and Miss J, like, I didn't like that. You know, it seemed very weird. But, you know.
But I also feel like it's always two sides to a story.
And it's
What
easier
people
to
say
villainize her.
somewhere in the middle is the truth.
You know what else I was watching? Now, a documentary I would watch, an American Idol documentary. Because when Nikki and Mariah was going at it, I need to know what was really going on. I was watching a TikTok about that this morning. I was like, damn, I remember that. They was going at it.
They wasn't fucking with each other.
It was so bad that, like, it was one moment where Ryan Seacrest had to, like, crack a joke. He was like, hey, y'all, we still going to dinner tonight?
This podcast is sponsored by Squarespace.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, XP.
And it's your girl, Drea Nicole.
And if you're an entrepreneur ready to start and launch your business, we're going to tell y'all about Squarespace.
Squarespace is an all-in-one platform that helps you create a professional website that looks like you spend a ton of money on it, but you actually did it yourself. They have design tools that are easy to navigate. And on top of that, like, you know, if you're trying to start a podcast, whether you're trying to start a online website as far as like a store, right? So whether you've been talking about starting a business, a podcast, or any type of online platform, Squarespace is what you need to go to help you build your website.
Yes. All you have to do is go to squarespace.com/poorminds for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use code POORMINDS and you'll get 10% off of your website or domain. Tell them Dre and Lex sent you. Head to squarespace.com/poorminds for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code POORMINDS to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, XP.
And it's your girl, Drea Nicole.
And one thing about us, we love and we swear by therapy. So we're going to tell y'all about BetterHelp.
Y'all know we have been using BetterHelp for years. One of my favorite things about BetterHelp is that it's so easy to access. You can do it whether you're on the go or whether you're in the comfort of your own home. BetterHelp's 2026 State of Stigma report surveyed 2,000 Americans and revealed that 85% of Americans believe getting support is wise, yet 74% say society discourages people from doing so. And I don't know why in 2026 is still all of this stigma around talking to a therapist and getting the support that you need. Like, if you need support, it's okay. And they have so many therapists that are willing to help.
Yes. All you have to do is go to betterhelp.com/poorminds. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/poorminds. Don't let stigma stand in the way of support. Start therapy with BetterHelp. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/poorminds. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/poorminds.
And everybody was like, and Mariah and Nikki were sitting there like this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I want an American Idol documentary now.
It was a lot.
What's up?
Yeah, but they say them contracts was nasty work too. Like Kelly,
Like, what about them?
like after like you won, they basically had like everything you had to pay them, like everything. And like Kelly Clarkson, like it took her a long time to get out of that American Idol umbrella. So like when they would go and do the tours, like she would never be a part of them. Like a bunch of them were like that.
Wow.
Yeah, like it was like hard to get out that contract, and a lot of them were stuck. They were forced to go and do that tour. They didn't want to do the tour. So yeah, I need that documentary. Sorry, I'm nosy.
Yeah.
I don't do a tell-all, but y'all need to keep going. I need to know.
Yeah, I wouldn't do one. I mean, it'd be interesting to watch, though.
Yes, for sure. All right.
All right. So, for topic number 2, we're
We
going
made
to
it to topic 2. Yes.
Well, actually, before we get into topic 2, we need to ask Ty what we drink.
Uh-huh.
What we drinking this week?
So we're gonna call this one the final sip. The girls are headed to the UK,
Mm.
and it's gonna be their last stop on the tour. Hope y'all feel victorious.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So for this one, you have your spirit of choice. We did go spicy a little bit on this one as well. Spirit of choice. You got tequila. You got vodka. You could even do a little rum or gin if you want to. I also added some apricot liqueur, so that's what's giving us some of that fruitfulness.
Yep.
I used some lemon juice, and then I used an exotic citrus syrup. So it's not too sweet. You're gonna get more of that citrus, a little bit of that tartness through that syrup. And then I also used some habanero shrub as well. So that has a little bit of vinegar base to it, and it's also giving us some spiciness. We garnished it with some lime wheels and some fresh peppers inside. And that is the final sip, y'all.
Ooh, thank you, Ty.
good.
This is really tasty.
I'm glad you said that because I was trying to figure out what it was. At first, I thought it was like amaretto.
That exotic citrus or the apricot?
Probably the apricot. Like, I couldn't put my finger on it, but I was like, it tastes kind of sweet, but then something tastes kind of like caramel. You know,
That
like
might be your
amaretto
repo.
kind of taste.
That might be your repo tequila.
Maybe that's what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah. What you think?
I was trying to breathe out my nose because that's when I taste amaretto.
So you taste it too?
I don't,
You don't?
but I can see why you think that.
Okay.
I don't taste it, but I can see why she thinks that. Because her repo maybe being in there. Because I'm picking up that apricot. I'm picking it up. I'm picking up what you're putting down, but this is really good.
Thank you.
But I can see why you
It's really good.
I can see why you tasting the amaretto. Okay, what we got?
So for topic number 2, we're gonna talk about tokenism. How do you feel about being the only Black person in social or professional settings? So, you know, recently the passing of Nolan Wells, the Mississippi teen who was just found after hanging out on a boat with an all-white group of friends. Many people are talking about Black people who are usually the only Black person in these white spaces. How hard is it? How dangerous do you feel it is? And how negatively or positively does it affect us as Black people when we are the only Black person in white spaces?
Well, first, I do want to send my condolences to Nolan Wells' family. It's extremely tragic to lose, somebody so young. And something that, we weren't there, but, you would hope that things like that can be prevented. And, I can speak on this because if you look at all my pictures in middle school, high school, I was the token, and I never understood why my mom would say certain things and do certain things. And I always say this, I want to give a shout out to my 2 of my closest friends, Lindsay, her mom, Renee, and my other best friend, Jasmine, her mom, Susan. You actually met Miss Susan. She was at my mom's memorial, but they always did a very good job of making me feel at home. Hillary's mom as well, Miss Elaine. And I think what it is that, you don't really see what adults see, like we were just talking about earlier, as a child.
Yeah.
So a lot of times these children are in their parents' home and their parents are racist. They're saying things and they're making them feel like a Black life is less than. So when you're in a dangerous situation, I would always think, oh, let me save myself, save Drea, save you. But if you see, oh, well, he's going to be okay. He can fend for himself. Let me save us or whatever the case may be. So I think that tokenism is always dangerous. It's never good. You're always going to be last in line. You're always going to be last pick. You're always going to be paid less. You're always going to be, and I was raised to make it feel like, oh, I'm special because you're this for a Black girl. You talk well for a Black girl. You're pretty for a Black girl. So when you don't know any better, it makes you feel special until you really be around some real people that educate you. No, it's not. But they do that very well to make you feel like you're special.
Yeah.
You're not like them. But it's never been a good situation, like I said, to be the only one, because I look back at a lot of situations I was in middle school and high school when adults said things to me, treated me a certain way, and I didn't think nothing of that because I'm like, nobody's racist here. It's a good time. But I'm like, as an adult, I'm like, damn, when she said that, she was picking on me as an adult, as a teacher, pointing me out, separating me. And what would have happened if I wasn't protected by my mother, by my other friends' mothers and things like that? So unfortunately, we're seeing what America really is.
Yeah.
This is how it's always been.
Yeah. I definitely think that's just the effects of, for sure, living here in America, because as young Black people, we're taught that that's like a great thing to be the only Black person that's accepted into these spaces, when in reality, like, it's really not. It's very dangerous, actually, to be the only Black person in spaces where it's only white people. And I always say this, especially now as an adult, because even looking back to like my childhood and stuff, like I went to an all-Black private school from the time I was like 3 up until I was 14. And then when I went to high school, I went to a predominantly white high school, but it was still like a decent amount of Black people that went there, but it was predominantly white. And so my mom, she just really wanted me to go to this school because she was like, oh, it's such a good school. And it was like in the richest neighborhood. If y'all are familiar with Houston, River Oaks is like the richest neighborhood in Houston. And it was in River Oaks. And my mom was just like, oh, well, if you're going to go to any public school, it's going to be there. And getting older now and looking back on it, I feel like when I have children, I'm never gonna put my children in a situation where they're at a school where it's only white people or they're like the only black person. Because I think it's so important for us to grow up around other people that are like us.
Yes.
And you don't really realize the importance of that until you do get older. And I think because I did have that experience in my adolescent years, when I got to high school and I was kind of submerged in a situation where I was around way more white people, it wasn't awkward for me because I was confident in myself and I knew who I was.
Yes.
But I can only imagine what it's like to be in those spaces in your formative years when you're really impressionable and you trying to figure out who you are and you're constantly being compared to them and you kind of like the eyeball. I think like black parents and black families do their children more harm than good when they put them in those type of environments, but they think they're giving you an advantage.
Yeah.
But you're really not.
You're not at all. And I think that's why I always say I give our parents and grandparents grace.
Yeah.
That's what they're taught. Oh, if it's a bunch of white people there, it's good, it's safe, it's smarter, it's better money, because that's what they still do.
That's what they were
The
taught.
PWIs are getting all the money.
Yeah,
They do got
facts.
the better books. They do have the better education system and all that stuff. But I think now that we're being aware of like what's really going on and the psychology behind it and the effects that it has, like they're dying.
Yeah.
Like your children are being put in positions where they could like literally lose their life. And what's even scarier about it is like the friend's parents is a judge. They're doctors, and
High
it's like
profile people.
they're high profile people, and it's terrifying. Now, I want my child? The main thing I want if I have children, I mainly want them to be in a diverse school.
Yeah.
I want you to be able to learn about, Nigerian people, people from Ghana, Asian people. Like, I want you to be around all types of cultures. Because to me, if I see just like a whole bunch of like American white people, like, that's not gonna teach you anything about the world. And when I had to learn so much because I'm thinking that I'm at a white school and I know so much, but I didn't know shit about anything. I'm moving to Houston offending everybody because I don't know shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just think that mentality of, my biggest pet peeve, I hate when people be like, I need some white friends. I want to go to the white party. Why? The reason I picked
White friends, they don't want you.
They don't want you there.
They really don't. Like, they gonna be like, what the fuck?
When I tell you the best thing, when I went into my neighborhood, I remember the first day when Medina showed me that house, and the guy who's now my neighbor was walking out of his house, and his wife followed. I was like, ooh, this is a good sign, because they were black. Then I seen the people on the other side of the house. They was black. I seen a lot of black kids running around. I said, okay. Of course, I got some whites in the neighborhood. And they're really nice.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not like all white people are bad. I'm not that type of person. But
No, because they not.
But again, I like to be in mixed spaces and mixed company. Like, I didn't go to a school where it was a good amount of black people. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It was literally like 10 of us. Seriously. So for me, it's like my neighborhood being all black. That's how I feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Because if I go beating on my neighbor's door because something is going on, he's not going to shoot me through the goddamn door. Because, I just saw a black person beating on my door. He going to be like, oh, well, what's going on? Because she's usually quiet, keeping to herself. Obviously, something's going wrong.
Yeah.
So I feel safer around my people, and I feel accepted. I can talk to my girl like, damn, bitch, you got something for my kitchen? Even talking about hair products.
Yeah.
That's when my hair used to be fucked up. Bitch, I didn't know. I'm over here using Tresemme. Ooh la la. You need some just for me. You know what I'm saying?
What was that other one? Aussie? The
yeah.
purple bottle?
Why is you using Aussie?
Yeah, bitch. Why no black ass using Aussie?
Why you need some? You don't
L'Oreal.
Need,
you don't need no goddamn L'Oreal. You need ORS.
Hello.
You need a little Dr. Miracle.
And mind you, this was during the time. Now L'Oreal and all these products, they have the black lines that they
they
cater.
do now. Yeah.
Now. Then
that wasn't a thing before.
It wasn't.
No.
You need some moisture, bitch.
Yeah.
But I'm just doing, if I go to my friend's house, I gotta use their products. I stayed the night. We just got out the pool. I get out the pool, look like Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't had no hair back then.
It was an afro.
Little short little thing.
He was giving Florida edge.
A little something.
Not damn.
Oh.
But But you know how good it would have been to have a little black friend or going to a black girl's house and her mama could have helped do my hair and things like that. I come home, my mom like, this is why you stay your ass at home.
Yeah.
You know, but my mom rarely, like I said, she used to let me go to them 3 houses, and I used to get so mad at her. But now, as an adult, I understand why. She's like, oh, you're not going to their house. I don't know their parents like that. And it be happening to adults. There was a woman.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to her. She had a slumber party with her friends.
As an adult?
As an adult. Like, you know, like we had a New Year's. Hey, Joe, we had a New Year's at your house. They celebrating something. One black lady ends up dead. Oh, she died in her sleep.
Oh, I did see that. I did see that. That was crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody can tell you what happened.
Nobody knows what happened. That's why whatever happened to that boy, to Nolan Wells, if it was an accident, then tell us what happened. Everybody lowering up, everybody being quiet.
They deleted their social medias or like scrubbed their social media accounts. Like, it's just very strange.
If an accident happened to my friend, I'm immediately being like, this is what happened, and it was truly an accident. They trying to cover up something. And I get it, they underage. They was probably out there drinking and stuff like that. It was something sinister going on that went wrong.
Yeah.
It was something nasty. And we get into the bottom of it. Somebody needs to go to jail.
Yeah.
Because I'm tired of seeing people getting away with stuff. And it's tiring.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, for me, it's very interesting because as a kid, I grew up in the suburbs of Chicago, and Chicago is already a segregated city.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that until I was an adult, too.
Yeah.
But, like, when I was in the suburbs, all my best friends were black girls. Like, I would attract myself to the other black girl in my class, and, like, that would become my best friend. I never felt, it was just something where I just did not feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I hated going to their houses. It was just weird. And my parents knew that too. But that's why I wanted to go to a HBCU. Because I felt like all of my childhood, I was around diversity and I appreciate it. But I wanted to just go somewhere where it was like creme de la creme of the black people. And I learned so much about our diaspora, where we came from. Like, you even in classes, you would learn things, but like hearing it from people fresh off the boat or like their first generation American. Like, their parents had to bust their ass to get here, or their royalty in Africa or their country that they came from. Like, to me, that was just so beautiful because we don't hear about that here.
Nothing.
We don't. And like, even just, like you said, I'm sure going there and then realizing how many people, like parents are black doctors, are black lawyers, all of these things that we think, like the things that our parents and our grandparents taught us, this is the reason why we need to be around white people and become friends with them because their parents are these things. It's so many black people who have been affluent, who come from like generational money and have come from generational wealth for, you know, a long time. But I don't know why we're not taught that because some of us aren't brought up in those spaces.
Yeah. And it's newer for us.
It's weird.
It is.
Yeah. It's newer. Like, my parents didn't go to college officially. They did it like as adults later on. So like, they didn't have no friends that were lawyers and like politicians and like high ranking officials and stuff like that. They met them through me. Like, because these are my friends' parents and I'm introducing them to. So even that, they're first generation now, maybe second, third gen now, but
And that's one thing, like I always say, I love about being in Atlanta. Like, I had to go to the dentist yesterday. Shout out to Dr. Jared at JLM Dentistry. It's nothing but black women when I walk in there, and I be having a ball.
Same.
Every time. It just, it feels at home.
Yeah.
So, yes, I love to be around my people. And you know what? Another funny thing is, of all the white friends I had growing up, the ones I would attach myself to, when all the stuff was coming out with like the cops were killing everybody and Trump getting in the office. When I tell you Facebook, you get to see who voted for Trump and they was being real. I said, oh, this is why my mama didn't like you.
Yeah.
And my friends that were my friends in my circle, they were being very vocal about, you know, Black Lives Matter. They didn't mind posting the Black Lives Matter. But the people that were quiet and the people that were reposting memes about Obama being shady and shit, my mama was right about you, bitch. Very motherfucking right. And I made it very clear with the post still to this day. I don't fuck with y'all. They all know who they are. I don't fuck with y'all, and I made it very fucking clear. My mama didn't like you, and I don't either.
Yeah.
You know? You gotta let it be known. Because they be getting
bold.
bold.
Draw that line in the sand.
Yes, you're poor.
Did you see the?
I'm saying, like, you're literally poor in Orange, Texas, and you're thinking that Trump and all of these things is helping you. You think that these black people you're calling and talking bad about people is gonna help you. These are people that could literally hire you, but you rather call them the N-word and be nasty and ugly. And you are living in the deep South and you're literally, I'm serious.
No, you're right. I just think it's an interesting topic because, like, me and Lynn was actually talking about this the other day because I can't remember how we got on the topic, but we were just talking about how, like, some, white people, they'll feel like we don't deserve to be here. And I'll be like, have y'all forgotten the motherfucking history of how we got
Every
here?
time.
We here because of y'all. Y'all came and got us, baby. We would have still been in Africa frolicking around, having a ball. Y'all came and got us from where we was at and disturbed our motherfucking peace and brought us over here. And now y'all always trying to make us feel like we don't belong. But if we being technical, nobody belongs but the Native Americans. That's why they call Native Americans. They're the only native people.
Right.
Y'all came and raped and pillaged these people, stole their land, and took what y'all and took what y'all thought was y'all's, but it wasn't. Y'all stole this shit. And then y'all came and brought a whole bunch of diseases and shit over from Europe, for being honest. And then y'all brought our ass over here. And now y'all mad that we here and feel like we don't deserve equality.
But mad that we came here and flourished. That's what they really mad at. Because they wanted to keep us oppressed.
Right.
And that didn't happen.
Yeah.
They did not have, even us doing this was not in their plan.
Of course not.
For none of this to happen.
Yeah.
If it was up to a lot of these people, we would still be in the field, to be honest. And they're showing it.
Yep.
And anybody that supports Trump, I don't care. Y'all are allowing that shit. And y'all are, they feel bold to come out with their racism again. They feel like they have a right to say these things. Black people are still in these small towns. They're committing suicide. They're still lynching people.
And even in like DC, did you see the Freedom? Well, not the Freedom Riders. What do you call them? They have the mask on.
Yes,
They're
on the bus.
train. Yeah, they were.
I
on the
saw
train.
that.
Black girl just sitting there,
Just sitting
like,
there.
It was like a Filipino guy. Same thing. They're like, we were petrified.
Yeah,
we know what they were gonna do, and at this point,
Are
they
you
can
talking
do
about KKK?
anything.
They're kind of like that, but
the Proud Boys.
Yeah, it's like something like that. They're like the Proud Boys, but they
okay.
cover their faces and they're like, what's scary about this? These are your doctors.
Yes.
These are your lawyers. These are your policemen, but they're covering up their identity. Then they're going back home, taking the mask off and clocking into work like nothing fucking happened. And then y'all are gaslighting us and treating us like we're crazy when we're in spaces. Literally, you know what's crazy? I went to a restaurant last night. I'm not gonna put them on blast. I went to eat and I'm walking in. It's just so crazy. I'm paying attention. When I tell you a bartender walked past me, another waiter walked past me, just walking past me. I'm just trying to sit and eat. The black waiter finally came up to me and sat me down. Whatever, ate my food, whatever. Then the girl ends up, one of the girls that I didn't see had came up because she recognized who I was. But I'm like, damn, it's so crazy. Because if I sat here and really put the restaurant on blast, made a big deal about it, made a hoopla, I could have. Because I'm standing there and nobody is talking to me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, this is crazy. Y'all still just don't be wanting to talk to people, speak to people because the color of there was no reason I shouldn't have been greeted. No reason at all. And like I said, I've waited tables before. Even if you say, hey, somebody's gonna be right with you. Hey, I'm sorry, ma'am, just give us 1 second. We're kind of swamped right now. You can't even say, I don't even need that.
Just
hey, how
the
you doing?
acknowledgement, yeah.
I said, okay.
Yeah.
But again, that's why it's like, just treat people fairly, but they don't. So, whatever. That's why I removed myself from that space. And I'm glad I did.
Yeah, you
Amen,
have to.
sister.
Yeah.
Amen, sister.
Woo.
All right, so now it's time to get into the bed.
Bow.
The bed.
Bow.
The bed.
Bow.
Bow.
Bow. Bow. Bow.
Okay, so for the bed topic, we're going to talk about, are you or would you be embarrassed after making a mess in the bed?
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I think you should not be embarrassed about anything you do in the bed. Because you're sharing an intimate moment with somebody you obviously like. I think, I'm not gonna lie, like, it depends on the occasion, where I'm at. Because we gotta go to sleep. If I'm making a mess in the bed and I'm being performative, I hope I'm in a hotel room. But at my house, I gotta change the sheets. If I don't have any other clean sheets, we gotta wait for them to wash. Now we sitting on the couch butt naked.
That's cool.
Wait.
Though.
Damn. So honestly, I'm gonna have a little, you gonna have that little wet spot. You can't help that. That's gonna happen. We can put a little towel on that and go to sleep.
Yeah.
But the spraying, the waterworks and all that, he nutting. I do not like when niggas get all crazy with that nut either. You need to aim and get it in one spot. Do not be nutting all crazy on this bitch.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't get
Damn,
embarrassed.
how much nut he got?
Sometimes that be backed up. A nigga be backed up.
Do not be nutting all crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it done been some instances where Big Daddy been backed up. Mama had to take it on out.
Gross.
Sorry. I had to unback my baby
Oh,
up.
that's gross.
It is very nasty. It gets too freaky in the sanctuary.
Enough is enough.
But I say all that to say, if you backed up like that, if I'm backed up like that, I don't like a mess. That's why I said I'm very vanilla in the bedroom as far as like, let's just, make sweet, sweet love.
Yeah.
I don't need all that. Now, if we're in the hotel room, I ain't gonna lie.
It's free game.
I know the W Hotel is tired of me.
I'm never embarrassed of like my coochie being wet. Why would I
Yeah.
be embarrassed by that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I think of like messes, I think of like other stuff happening.
Like what?
Like remember back in the day we had heard a story about somebody shitting while they was getting fucked in the butt.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. They call it painting.
Yes. I remember we heard a story about that. That's the type of stuff that I
Yeah.
be thinking about that I feel like maybe could be embarrassing for somebody.
Okay, you right.
Like if you shit on a nigga, that's embarrassing, I would assume.
And if you pee too. Cause
Why
sometimes
would you pee on
no,
somebody
because-
unless they like you? Because like, when you having sex, you really can't like, I think you kind of can't pee.
it closes?
I think so, right? No,
I think you just made that up.
You can pee
definitely-
while the dick is inside.
How you know, Ty?
Okay.
It be coming out. I've never done
Really?
number 2. Yeah.
I did not know that. I don't
I
know why
keep
I
a
thought you
towel.
couldn't pee.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
definitely pee.
Yeah.
Cause like sometimes this is what I say. Like, as a woman, when you about to orgasm, sometimes it feels like you gotta pee.
It do.
And I know now the difference, but I think sometimes like coming up in the game and you learning your body, sometimes you might you trying to push yourself to nut and orgasm.
And you pee.
And you accidentally pee.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. Yes.
And I've
Okay.
lost control. of
Yeah.
the Like I've had some flatulence come out before.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'd be like, you did this? I don't know. Like, I don't feel embarrassed.
Yeah.
I did it,
Yeah.
and I could tell you to stop if I feel like, hey, I genuinely don't know what's going to come out next.
Yeah.
Chill.
That's why
Yeah,
sex is so crazy if you really think of
Yeah.
It's a lot of fluids.
It is.
It's spit, it's nut, it's puss juice. Sometimes bussies be leaking.
You making it sound really fucking nasty, bitch.
And don't let
Because
her be
at the end
pregnant.
of the day-
nipples leaking too.
Because at the end of the day, why is your bus leaking?
No,
What's
you-
leaking out?
No, a lot of
of
times.
it?
No, like you know how like if you like. I say this because I had a conversation with my friend, shout out to Clay, but he was like, sometimes people booty hole be creaming when they be doing so. Sometimes that booty hole will like,
I mean, it do, but
I'm crazy.
No, but I'm saying the way you said leaking, I'm thinking like, I don't know, my mind just be going to some crazy
No, I didn't
places.
mean like that,
So I'm
but-
thinking you mean like a girl like she riding dick and then her booty leaking.
No,
And
I
I'm
didn't
like,
mean
why
it
is
like
it
that.
leaking?
No, I didn't mean it like that, but I'm saying it's just a lot of fluids involved.
That probably do happen for some people.
It
though.
do, especially if that booty hole loose. If that booty hole is loose, it's going something might slip out.
Something might slip out.
Yeah,
Or slip in.
your little lunch might slip out too.
Oh, my goodness.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's so going back to making a mess in bed, that's what I be thinking about. That's more so the type of embarrassing shit that I be thinking about that be happening to people. Like, people do be shitting on accident during sex, especially like anal.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. A little corn might come out.
Oh, I have a story about some corn, but it's not my story to share.
I think I know the story already.
No,
though.
you don't. I promise you don't. It's about one of my homeboys that he told me, but I'm never gonna tell it just because it's not. Like I said, it's not my. He gonna beat my ass.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, like.
But I do feel like even if that happens, if you're doing anal with somebody, it should be with somebody you trust.
Exactly.
So
For
you're not
sure.
embarrassed. I think a lot of times though, honestly, these moments are set up for a lot of times for us to be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? For women to be embarrassed, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you hear horror stories about messes, it's always kind of like, well, I'll say like straight women in bed dealing with men, with straight men. So I think a lot of times that's why we got to stop giving up our bodies to people that we don't trust and that we don't feel safe with. Because if there's anything to happen in bed that he's going to make you feel embarrassed about, or you feel like, oh my God, he's not going to talk to me again, don't fuck him.
Yeah.
Ask yourself tonight, ladies, if you have a date tonight, tomorrow, ask yourself, if I accidentally sharked in this nigga bed, is he gonna still talk to me, or am I gonna feel some type of way? Because if I shart in my nigga bed, I'm be like, fuck. Damn.
Mine gonna clean mine up. He gonna be like, oh,
he gonna be like,
girl.
he gonna be like, why you did that? And he gonna crack a little joke.
Yeah.
And we gonna keep it pushing.
Yeah.
So we need to ask yourself, does this nigga care if I shart before you fuck him?
Yeah.
That's gonna help you out. No more embarrassing moments in the bedroom. I don't want my ladies. It's time to bring back fun and sex. Let's have a hoot and holler. Let's laugh. Let's giggle. It don't have to be all like, oh, I love you too. Crack a little joke. Damn, that pussy squirting, ain't she though?
Bring back the fun, yeah. But I also feel like if I had sex with somebody for the first time and they started, I don't know if I would be back.
The first time?
The first time, yes. Because
I doing for the first time.
Because
though?
see,
Like,
you said your man, like if you did something, your man would probably clean it up. Because that's your man. Y'all are in love. Like this is your boo. Same. Like if I did that, I'm sure the person that I'm having sex with would like be like, it's cool.
Yeah.
It ain't no big deal. But the first time,
Okay, maybe not.
You bet.
Maybe not a shart. Let me take back the little pee.
So
a little pee. Let's say a little
a little pee is fine. What about a little vomit?
Ooh.
Like if you throw up on
throw up
while
on the dick.
Sucking dick.
they gonna like that though.
Yeah, they
do like that.
They don't
As
yeah.
long
like that.
It depends what you ate though, because you know sometimes that throw up be stank.
Yeah.
Especially if you've been drinking.
What?
Or have some seafood.
Ooh, and you know I done had some beans.
Imagine-
It's coming out both ends. I'm
Imagine doing that and you just ate a crawfish boil. A little seafood boil.
Yeah. So I'll say this. Ask yourself, let's take away the shart. Let's say,
Yes.
if I accidentally peed in the bed while having sex with this man, will he make me feel bad for the first time?
Yeah.
So yeah, that should let you know your comfort level with this person.
For sure. Because starting
is kind of crazy.
That's a little deep. For the first encounter, even the first few encounters, bitch, you shitted on me.
That pussy too good.
You shitted on me.
I think sometimes I put that pussy on a nigga and I done slid.
And you shitted?
No.
Cause what?
I done, like, you know how you be giving a nigga head and then you climb on top and you know he slide in. I done got on top of a nigga and a fart done slipped out.
But no, Dookie did.
No, Dookie did, but I done made a nigga fart before.
Yeah, just a little flatulence.
He said, oh!
I mean, you sitting
He
on his
wasn't ready.
stomach.
But
Sitting on that stomach.
Yeah.
him farting is different from you sharting, bitch. This is two different things. If you sit on top of a nigga dick, you get on top, you sit on a nigga dick, and shit comes out. That's fucking diabolical. Oh! I don't give a fuck. I would not call you tomorrow.
But it's a
I'll
stomach.
probably finish the mission, though.
Do y'all know it's a bad
be
stomach
nasty.
bug going around right now?
Yeah.
And it's like explosive diarrhea.
Yeah.
If you've ever had diarrhea, sometimes you think you got to fart, but you fart and shit comes. That's why every time I'm sick, anytime I feel like my stomach rumble, I'm like, oh, it's just a fart. I go sit on that toilet. Because you got to shit. Anytime you have diarrhea, you never have to fart. You always got to shit. So what if he got the little stomach bug and he didn't know it?
Then we gotta stop.
You asking me, what if a nigga shitted and I was fucking him?
Yeah.
Be fucking for real. No. Like you said, my man, like if this is my man and we have been in a relationship for a long time and like you end up having a stomach bug or something, I'm gonna be so fucking disgusted. But you my man.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna stop talking to you for that reason. But if this is the first time that we fucking, or the second time, third time, and I sit on top of your dick and you shit, and you get up and it's like a dookie stain in the bed.
Who was that told us that story?
No, bitch. That's
With the one little nugget.
Nugget. Who was that?
Jamila?
no, it wasn't no nugget.
She said it was a nugget.
It was.
You're talking about
Was it Jamila?
no, it was
I know. I can
It was
picture her
Tally.
face.
It was
Okay.
Tally.
It was Tally, but that was on the show. What I was
Yeah.
talking to you about was something that was told to us off camera by somebody we was cool with back in the day. But and they was doing anal.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Tally slapped that nugget against the window.
That's crazy.
that was a hard nugget.
That's what I said. You need to drink a
You
little
need some
water,
water.
baby. You need some water,
Cause why
baby.
hit the window like that?
And she said it went.
Yeah. That's a little hard. You
Tally
need to-
is crazy.
Your stool need to be softened.
She need to still soften up. Oh, shit.
I don't know. but
Okay,
yeah.
let's move on. Let us know how y'all feel about being embarrassed in the bedroom, child. Okay, now it's time to get into
the bow.
Hey.
The bow.
Ow.
The bow.
So, my bop of the week, y'all know I love my ounce music, period. And this is why you can't tell me nothing about TikTok. TikTok always puts me on good music. I found a song that was going extremely viral. And usually when I hear a viral song, I'm like, you actually play it and the rest of the song is ass.
Yeah.
But I was pleasantly surprised to hear this ounce song and it's so good. It's a song called Dance by Slater. Whoever was producing this record and produced it was like, I ate that. I know they did. They was in their big bag. So Dance by Slater.
It's called Dance.
It's called Dance by Slater. It's that type of music like you get ready to, but you don't get ready to this song. This is your final product. So once you're already dressed, you look in the mirror and you're like, you gotta play this song like it's giving Vogue.
Okay.
Like I'm a bad bitch. Yes, it's the beat. That beat is just nasty.
I gotta go listen to it.
It's so good. It's called Dance by Slater.
And it's like ounce music.
Yes, it's ounce music. It's so good. Like if this song came on in the club, I'm getting my white girl on.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
I know I said no tokenism, but goddamn, I got to dance with the whiteys on that one.
Okay,
But it's Slater
So
with
is
3
it-
Ys.
so is it like rave music?
It's like
kinda?
dun-dun. It's that kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's
Giving
like you
Ibiza
sway a little
vibes.
bit.
Yeah, like
Have you
Euro
ever-
summer.
Yes.
Summer music?
Yes, it's definitely summer music. And also, I haven't heard the full song, but Lil Baby dropped a snippet with Pharrell that Pharrell produced. Lil Baby is back, bitch.
Really?
Fire. I like
What is it called?
It's called, what, the song with Lil Baby?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the name of it. He played the snippet at the Louis Vuitton store, and I've been seeing a lot of people on TikTok post the clips. And you know, Lil Baby popping his shit. You know, he was like, I like when she be on Instagram with shit that I bought for her. Like, you know, he put his nanny in Chanel. He popping his shit.
Period.
It's a pop shit song. He's like, I got this beat from Pharrell. You know, he just popping his shit. So I feel like that's the Baby we want to hear. Baby popping your shit. Like, you that nigga, pop your shit. That's what we need to close the summer out. Summer's almost over, guys.
No, I'm
Oh,
sad.
Yes,
sad.
it is. It's time to whip them boots out.
Another song. Well, you know, I like fall though. Fall is like probably my second favorite season.
Fall is cool because it's not cold.
Yeah, winter, you can put that shit in the dirt.
Yeah, I agree.
I be over the fucking winter, honestly. Please leave me alone. Go away from me with this. And we live in the South. I could not imagine
Me either.
living
New
up
York?
north.
Mm-mm. Chicago.
Ooh.
Oh, I already know,
Heavens,
Todd.
no.
That's crazy.
No.
I know you don't miss the winters.
I went to Chicago in the winter one time with Killa. Never again.
Me too.
Yeah, awful.
I went to Chicago in the winter a
I
few
remember.
times.
Shit, it was cold.
All right. So,
That'll be your documentary, Surviving Lex.
yeah, facts.
Do you know what somebody
People
said in my
have
comments?
no idea.
Somebody said in my comments, they was like, they said Love Lex P gonna get canceled because Drea's not there to stop her. It got like 1,000 likes.
Yeah, because
They
your
said-
ass is fucking crazy, bro.
They said Drea's not here to stop her. They was like, Lex, please. Y'all know that meme of Scary Movie when Regina Hall's like looking and she's like scared? They said that's what Gunna gonna do when he see me.
Who?
Gunna. You didn't see that
Why?
clip I posted of Gunna? Oh, I'm gonna show it to you. Y'all know what I'm talking about because y'all seen it. I'm gonna show you.
I see.
But anyway.
Okay, so Bryson Tiller got a song called Drop the Low. I like that song. But I always been like a Bryson Tiller
Always.
fan. I have, right?
Always.
The whole time you've known me. Because I feel like the year...
You put me on Bryson Tiller, honestly.
Yeah, because I feel like the year that we met, that was what, 2015?
Yeah.
And I think that's when, let me see.
Trap Soul?
That's when Trap Soul came out. It came out October of that year.
Yeah.
So
You put me on
yeah,
him.
I've always been like a big Bryson Tiller
You used to
fan.
listen to that song, come in, down, pick it up, swing it.
Oh,
down.
yeah.
You used to love that song.
I did used to love that song. I'm a fan. So we need to have Bryson Tiller on the show.
Yeah, shout out to Bryson.
But yes, he got a new song, Drop the Low. It came out last month. And I really like it.
Shout out to
Little
Bryson
song.
Tiller. I like him.
I do too.
All right, now we're moving on to the Pour Your Heart Out segment of the show. Make sure you put in the headline that you're a Patreon member, and you can skip the line. Email us at askpourminds@gmail.com. You want to go first?
Sure. Hey, y'all. So I'm 18. My name is Andrea. I'm from Orlando, Florida, but I just graduated high school, and I stopped talking to this guy. He was my first everything. My friend's advice is to find new dudes and do stuff with them, and it's like I want to, but I miss him. Even though we're very, very toxic, and it was a bad situation. My question is, how do I really get over someone I really liked and I was so comfortable with? And side note, I love you guys real bad, aunties. Well, girl, you 18. So I know you probably don't want to hear this, but it's going to be so many more people after this person. I get that he's like your first or whatever. But if it was toxic, and I think that that's very admirable that at such a young age, like, you know, when you need to not be in the situation anymore. Because I feel like so many young girls, they don't even be realizing that they be in toxic situations. They be thinking it's cute, you know? They be thinking it's cute, or they be thinking like the toxicity mean he love you, you know? So I think the fact that you was mature enough to leave the situation is very commendable. And you're gonna find love again. You gonna find somebody else that you like. You got so much more life to live. And I think you just need to give yourself a little bit more grace. But if you know for a fact it was toxic, you don't need to go back to that situation. And you know, this is that old school advice, but they always say the best way to get over somebody is to, you know, start dating again.
I agree 1,000%. And I think a lot of times we need to realize as women, a lot of times we don't like these men. We just want them to pick us for our ego. We just want to feel like he chose me, and because we put our value in being a good woman and if a man picked you or not. And that does not mean anything. I always tell y'all, these niggas will pick a bag of rocks if you put enough lube on it, okay? So, girl, move on. And that was not it really breaks my heart when I see women be like, this was the love of my life. If this was the love of your life, it wouldn't be going down like this, okay? All right. I'm 25 with 3 kids. God diggity damn. Woo, and I'm in the process of getting a divorce soon. I'm messing around with my ex from 6 years ago, and I really, really want to be in a relationship with him right now. He's always treated me like a queen. Shit, I feel like I'm healed the fuck.
What? I'm healed
like
the
I'm
fuck?
healed.
I think she meant, it's not no comma there. Shit, I feel like I'm already healed. The fuck?
Oh.
My bad. So my question is, do y'all think I'm tripping for wanting a relationship so early during my divorce? Yes, go take care of them kids, get them acclimated to the new environment that they're in, and you worried about this ex that you left 6 years ago. He didn't treat you like a queen, because if he did, you wouldn't have left him in the first place, bitch.
And you're now 2 different people. After 6 years, you are a mother now. He is somebody else. Like, you don't even know if you really for real like him yet.
You thinking of that old chemistry.
Yes, and she's just doing this because you're going through something a little tough right now, so it feels good.
Yeah.
But now, you can do feel-good shit when you ain't got no kids.
Facts.
You got
Other people to worry about.
uno, dos, tres. Hey!
It's a lot of mouths to feed.
Yeah, I think you need to slow it down. Figure out the situation with your ex-husband and your kids and how y'all gonna do all this, because this is gonna be a long journey, co-parenting and stuff. And I'm not speaking from experience, but again, I have nephews and things like that I had to work through with my sister and her situation and things like that. It's a long journey and a long road. I think being in a relationship should be the last thing that's on your mind. I'm not saying don't, itch that scratch when you gotta,
Scratch the itch.
same thing.
She says she's in the process of divorce.
Yes.
And then I would just be worried that could come back in court too. that I don't know how spiteful your husband might be, but they can bring up that you talking to this other person, and that could just be a lot more messier too.
Hey,
Right.
I would just proceed with caution there.
Yeah,
1,000%.
I agree.
So
You have to be careful out here in these streets.
what Bobby V said, slow down. That's all he said though. We can't sing the rest of the lyrics.
Okay, y'all. This has been a great episode. Make sure y'all tune in next week. And yeah, make sure y'all shop musebeautycollection.com. Make sure y'all follow Lex at Love Lex P on YouTube. Make sure y'all watch her on Mondays in the mornings at 10, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yeah, musebeautycollection.com. Make sure y'all pull up to the London show, because I don't think this is going to air after London. I think it's going to air before. So make sure if you in London, you pull up to the London show and come see your girls. And yeah, we'll see y'all soon. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, like you're caught up in a maze. You keep on going in circles, girl. You're trying to find your way out. But it's time I put on my cape and put that ass on my chest. Girl, I want to come and save you. I'm stuck in the middle of seeing you hurt. Knowing you love him and you want to make it work. And I can't help but think that I knew you first. It's getting louder, girl. Can't ignore it no more. I
can hear your
heart crying out for me. I can hear your heart crying out for me, girl.
Come on in, come on in, come on in and save me.
And he keeps on saying,
Come on in, come on in, come on in and save me.
I can hear your heart
Crying out for me.
baby. I never caught your feelings, but baby, having late night conversations on your sofa. Telling me how he played you out over and over. But I'm stuck in the middle of seeing you hurt. Knowing you love him and you want to make it work. And I can't help but think that I knew you first. That is how he was dancing. I can't ignore it no more, baby.
I can hear your heart crying out for me.
I can hear your heart crying out for me.
Yeah. Come on in, come on in, come on in and save me. Come on in, come on in, come on in and save me.
I can hear your heart crying out for me. I don't wanna confuse things, but I just can't keep lying to myself when you're holding me. I can feel your pain. Oh, baby, let me be your dream. I'm the answer. Come see me. And you don't have to cry no more. I can hear your heart. Yeah. I can hear your heart.
Can you hear my heartbeat?
Won't you listen to your heart,
I can
baby?
hear your heart crying out for me. I can hear your heart crying out for me. Come on in, come on in, come on in and save me. Come on in, come on in, come on in and save me.
I can hear your heart crying out for me. Girl, I can hear it crying for me, for me, for me, for me, for me.
Yeah! You hate
Woo! Woo! In the air. Ladies, wave your hands in the air.
I hate.
It's crying for me. It's crying for me. It's crying for me.
Oh, I hit that yodel on their ass.